Okay. So we have concluded the yesterday's class based on this gate, that is exclusive OR gate. It can be represented by XOR, you can see here. And this is the symbol of XOR gate, and this is the truth table. So if you see, if there are same inputs, then output will be 0. For same input, the output will be 0. If the input is different, that is 0, 1, 1, 0, then your output will be 1. You can see here, right? And you can expand this XOR gate by AB bar plus A bar B. AB bar plus A bar B, if A XOR with B. Okay. So we have also seen XOR as an inverter. We all know what is inverter, that complements its input. So how we can use XOR as an inverter? You can provide a constant input of 1 to one end, which is here, and at another you can provide your variable. So you will be getting X bar at the output. Okay. Now we will see some of the properties of XOR gate. Properties of XOR gate. You can also write XOR. The first is A XOR with 1 will be equal to A bar. This is the first property. If you XOR any of the variable with 1, the output we will be getting is complement of the variable. If you can prove this as well. So A plus A XOR with 1 will be equal to, so the formula is, suppose A XOR with B. The formula of XOR is A B bar plus A bar B. This is the formula. Okay. Bar means complement of that function, right? So here we can write A 1 bar plus A bar 1. So 1 bar, complement of 1 bar is, a complement of 1 is 0. So anything multiplied by 0, it will be 0. So only thing we will be having is A bar, right? Second property, A XOR with 0 will give you A. This also we can prove. A XOR with 0 will be equal to A 0 bar plus A bar 0. Again, A bar multiplied by 0, this will be equal to 0, and complement of 0 will be equal to 1. So we will be having A. Third property, A XOR with A will be equal to 0. Any variable XOR with itself will be 0. So you can prove this. A XOR with A, that will give you A bar plus A bar A, right? If suppose A is 1, then A bar will be 0. Suppose A is 1, we have also, this will be 0, this will be 1. So you can see here, this quantity in a whole will be 0, this quantity itself will be 0. So we will be having 0. A XOR with A will give you 0. You can also prove it. So there is no need to learn on mug up these things. You can, if you know the basic formula, that is A XOR with B. This is the formula, A B bar plus A bar B. You know this, you will be able to solve. A XOR with A bar will give you 1. So if you want to see its proof, again, A XOR with A bar will be A bar plus A bar, right? Complement, you can see here. Now point here is to note, if there are 2 bars, as you can see here, so this will get nullified, right? If I take 1 and if I take its complement, it will be 0. If I again take the complement of 0, this will be 1 again, right? So similarly here, this 2 bar will get nullified. So we will be having A into A. So A into A is simply A, right? Similarly, A bar into A bar will be A bar. Now, if suppose I am having A as 1 and A bar will be, then A bar will be equal to 0. So 1 plus 0 will be giving you 1 only, right? So A XOR with A bar will give you 1, right? Any doubt, you can stop me. Next, fifth, Okay, so there are only 4. So okay, so these are some of the properties. Now we will see next gate, that is exclusive NOR gate. That is X NOR. Earlier we have seen XOR, so right now we will see X NOR. So the symbol will remain same, except one bubble will be added like this. This represents NOT gate. This is your A and this is your B. You can write, if X is your output, how you can represent X NOR gate as a symbol, a dot with a circle. Instead of plus, it will be only a dot. So this is for exclusive NOR gate. And how you can represent this? This can be equal to AB plus A bar B bar, right? You can also represent A X NOR B will be equal to AB plus A bar B bar. If you want its truth table, we will make it truth table. So A, B, then we want AB, and then we want A bar, B bar, then we want AB bar, A bar, B bar multiplication, and finally we want AB plus A bar, B bar. Right? So these are my input terminals. These are my output terminals, and whatever this is my intermediate terminal. Right? So here input will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, so A multiplied by B, that is 0 into 0. So this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 1. Let me know if I make any mistake. Here I want to write A bar, that is, so this will be 1, 1, 0, 0. B bar, that is 1, 0, 1, 0. Now I want A bar multiplied by B bar, that is 1, 0, 0, 1. Sorry, here also 0. Now I want what? AB plus A bar B bar. So AB is this, A bar B bar is this. We have to add. So 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So this is my truth table. So here, if you can see, if you are having same input, then output will be 1. If you are having different input, this is just opposite of XOR. If you are having same input, output will be 1. If you are having correspondingly different input, the output will be 0. Okay. If you want to simplify this, I can directly write for X NOR AB, and this will be AB. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. The table will be 0, 1, 1. Sorry. 1, 0, 0, 1. We can also use XNOR as an inverter, like we have used XOR as an inverter. So XNOR as inverter. Inverter means not. So for that, what we have to do? First, draw the symbol of XNOR. At one terminal, the variables will be provided. Another terminal should be kept 0. So then you will be getting X bar. In previous case, that is XOR gate, we were providing a constant supply of 1. Here we are providing constant of 0. Is it okay?
Yes,
am I audible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you see A X NOR with B, this formula is AB plus A bar B bar. If you want to prove here, so X NOR with 0, so this will be X multiplied by 0 plus X bar 0 bar, right? So anything multiplied by 0 will be 0. So 0 bar will be equal to 1. So this will be, we will be getting an X bar only, which is what we have got, right? So for operating XNOR as an inverter, what you have to do, you have to provide one terminal constantly 0, another terminal you can provide your variable, then you will be getting as, or it will be working as inverter. Then we will see some examples related to our gates. So V first is A XOR with 0. So this will be equal to what? So this is A 0 bar plus A bar 0. So this will be equal to what? 0 bar will be equal to 1, and we will be getting as A itself. Okay. Second example, A XOR with 1. A XOR with 1 will be A 1 bar plus A bar 1. So this will be equal to what? 1 bar will be equal to 0. So A multiplied by 0 will be 0, and A bar into 1 will be A bar. Third example, A XNOR with 1. A XNOR with 1, so this will be A into 1 plus A bar into 1 bar. So 1 bar is 0, so this term will be 0. So A into 1, that will be equal to A. Last, that is 1 XOR with A bar. So this is X bar, sorry, A bar. So here you can write 1 A bar, 1 more bar plus 1 bar A bar. So 1 bar will be equal to 0. So this term will be equal to 0. So you will be having A bar bar. So this will be bar will nullify each other. So finally we will be getting as A. Just see this, and if you have any doubt, let me know. I will wait for 5 seconds. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So next is example is show that A XOR B is equal to AB bar plus A bar B, and construct corresponding logic diagram, right? So what we have to prove, that is A XOR with B will be equal to AB bar plus A bar B. So we know A and B are our inputs, and this is A XOR B. So this will be 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So its value will be 0 1 1 0. This is the truth table of XOR, right? What you have to prove? Yes.
Sir, in the question, what is written after AND?
What is written after? And construct construct corresponding logic diagram. That means you have to construct a logic diagram using gates, which should be equivalent to this expression, that is A XOR B. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So I think this we have already proved that how it is equal to this. So let me again prove that. So A, B is our input. We will be needing A bar and B bar as well. So A, B bar, A bar, B, and finally A, B bar plus A bar B. We can fill the tables, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So this will be A bar will be 1 1 0 0, B bar will be 1 0 1 0, A B bar. Just now check A B bar. So this is my A bar, sorry, A B bar, and this is my B bar. We have to multiply A B bar. So 1 multiplied by 0 will be 0. This will be 0. 1 multiplied by 1 will be 1. 1 multiplied by 0 will be 0. Right? So we have got A B bar. Now we want A bar B. So this is my A bar and this is my B. We have to multiply this. So 0 multiplied by 1 will be equal to 0. 1 multiplied by 1, 1. 0 multiplied by 0 will be 0. 1 multiplied by 0 will be 0. Now we have to add. Now we have to add these two, A B bar and A bar B. So 0 0 will be 0. 1 0 will be 1. 1 0 will be 1. And 0 0. So you can see it is equivalent to this. Truth table is equivalent to A XOR B, right? Now we have to draw its logic diagram using gates. Simple gates you can use. So I will just write again. A B bar will be equal to A B bar plus A bar B. So we are having two variables, that is and you can see there is a multiplication. So we will be needing an AND gate. We will be needing an AND gate again. Why? Because there is another multiplication, and then we are having an addition sign. So for addition, we use OR gate, right? In one first AND gate, we are providing A, and we are providing B bar. So this is B, which should be passed through a NOT gate, right? So here we are having A, here we are having B bar. Output of this AND gate will be A B bar. Similarly, for second case, we are having A bar. So A will be passed through an inverter. So this is A, and this will be A bar, and this is simply B. So here we will be having A bar B, and both of these are provided to the input of the next OR gate. So finally, we will be having as A B bar plus A bar B will be equal to A XOR B. Is it okay? So just count how many number of gates we have required. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 gates are required with 2 input, at least 2 input. Because if the number of inputs are increased, then your hardware will also increase. So you have to think in that way. In which way the hardware requirement will be less, or the memory requirement will be less, or the cost will be less, right? So we will be solving those problems in our coming classes. But as of now, just at the starting point, this is the way how we can draw this logic, right? You see, so there are techniques using which you can reduce the number of gates and still get the same output expression, right? So we will be preferring now. Let us focus on this. Okay, step by step we will move forward. So this is the logic diagram for A XOR B. Similarly, you can draw for NOR gate as well. XOR gate, that is A dot B, that is A B plus A bar B bar. You can draw it by yourself, XNOR, right? Next example I will taking. Show that A plus B multiplied by A bar will be equal to A XOR B. So, and also draw corresponding logic diagram. So this is the expression that you have to prove, right? So you can directly first I will this A XOR B. So I will be writing AB and A XOR B. I will be making it truth table. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0. This is the truth table of A XOR B. Similarly, now I will be drawing the truth table for this. And if the truth table, if the outputs are same, then we will say that both of these are same, right? So here also we are having 2 variables, A, B, and we are having A plus B. Is first term, and the second term is AB bar, AB ka whole bar. That means first we have to get AB, and then we have to complement it. So for that we will be having AB, then we will be having to complement it. Then what we need to multiply A plus B into AB whole bar. So A plus B into AB whole bar. So these are the term variables that we will be having. So here 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay. Now A plus B we have to make, so 0 1 1 1. This is simple OR gate, right? Then AB means AND gate, so this will be 0 0 0 1. Then we have to complement it, that means 1 1 1 0. Now we have to multiply both of them, that is A plus B multiplied by AB bar. So 0 multiplied by 1 will be equal to 0. 1 multiplied by 1 will be equal to 1. 1 multiplied by 1 will be equal to 1. 1 multiplied by 0 will be equal to 0. So you can match the output of this and this, both are same. So you can say that A XOR B will be equal to A plus B AB whole bar. Okay. Now we have to make this logic. That which logic? Left hand side, because this we have already made. So we have to make A plus B AB whole bar. So we will be I will be making that. So the expression is a plus b, ab whole bar. So first you can see there is an OR gate, then there is an AND gate and an inverter. So we are having two inputs. It is passed through an OR gate. This is OR gate A and B. Its output is A plus B, and then we are having AND gate as well. A and B. Its output is AB. Then it has been complemented. That means we have to use NOT gate. This is AB bar. Then both of them has to be multiplied. That means we have to use AND gate again. This will be A plus B, AB whole bar. Is it okay? Is it okay? So this is all my OR gate. This is my AND gate. If you want to write, this is my NOT gate, and this is again my AND gate. Now we will see.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, sir, we directly cannot show the NAND gate.
Where?
The AND plus NOT will directly show the NAND gate.
Yeah, you can show that. You can do this. You can also
So,
do
but
that.
for logical diagram, we have to show each and every gate, or we can just combine and
See,
show the
this
universal.
type. If you talk about exam point of view, this type of simple problem will not be coming. I'm just making you feel how you can make the logic expression into using gates. Okay. In exams, what
Yes,
you will
sir.
be getting is you will be getting to make the logic expression or deduce using only universal gates. And what are universal gates? That is NAND and NOR. In these two as well, I'm telling you what we will be studying ahead. In these two also, you have to choose anyone, either NAND or NOR, in such a way that a minimum gate requirement should be there. Minimum gate requirement should be there, right? So this type of logic we have to develop. Right now, I'm just developing your concept that how you can reduce any expression to a gate form. So these three, if you know, AND, OR, and NOT are basic gates, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we will be seeing NAND gate in our incoming few lectures, where we have to make logic expression, or we have to make the logic circuits or logic diagram using universal gates. And that too, from those two, what are universal gates? That is NAND and NOT. And that too also, which one we have to choose? That one which will require the minimum gate. So there is some logic how you can deduce which gate will be requiring the minimum number of gates. So we will be seeing that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will be seeing now pulsed operation of logic gates. Generally, how these gates turn off and turn off, or how you are getting the output is there. So we will be having in our digital system in pulsed format. Any information can be stored in pulsed format, right? So we will be seeing that. So suppose if you have to draw, this is a logic symbol for AND gate, right? Now, if suppose how a pulse looks like, this is my pulse, right? This level can be 0, this level can be 1, can be +5, or can be +15 as well, right? Just for a reference. So 0 means low, and 1 means, or +5 means high. So this is how pulse looks like. So now what I will be doing, I will be representing A variable and B variable in form of pulses. Earlier what we used to either represent A variable or B variable in form of 1 and 0. But now I will be representing in form of pulses, right? 0 means low, and 1 means high, or +5, right? So A. Let us suppose this is my A signal, and B signal I will be drawing. So for that, let me draw an approximate line. So B signal I will be drawing This is my B signal. And finally, what we want X. X is your output, and X is what? A multiplied by B. So you can represent A multiplied by B. This is 0, this is 1, or you can also represent this is low and this is high. Similarly, this is 0, this is 1, or this is low, or this can be represented as high. Now we want to draw X, that is output, also in pulse format. So if you see, match these. Right now A is 0 in this condition, and B is also 0 in this condition. So 0 AND with 0 will be equal to 0 itself, right? For output of AND gate to be high, both the input should be high, right? If you see for second case, here it is 1 and here it is 0. So again it is 0. Here again it is 0, but here it has become 1. So but output will be 0 itself. Here it has become 1 and 1. So 1 AND with 1 will be high, right? So now again it has become low. It will be low, and it will be low till here, and then again it will become low. So this is my output. Also you can represent it low, and you can represent this as high. We have represented in form of pulsed operation. Okay, just check it, and any doubt you let me know. Okay, now we will similarly we will see for NAND gate, pulsed operation for NAND gate.
So can you show that once, just for a minute?
This is for AND gate I have drawn. AND gate output will be 1 when your both the inputs will be 1 or high. So you can see only at this condition and at this condition our inputs are high. Rest all the cases, either one of the inputs are 0 or both the inputs are 0. Okay?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Now we will see for NAND gate, A, B, and this will be A, or you can write X. So what is the NAND gate? Output will be 0. What is the condition for NAND gate? Output will be 0.
Sir, what was the other one for?
What was the AND gate?
So the AND gate.
AND gate. Okay?
Okay, sir.
If you draw for NAND gate, the truth table, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, output will be 1, and when both the inputs are high, then output will be low, right? This is the condition or truth table for NAND gate. Similarly, so we will draw this using pulses in pulses format. This is A. Now we have to draw B and C as well. Now we have to draw B signal. So I'm just drawing randomly, okay? So just check now what is the logic or truth table. Output will be low only when both the input will be high. Now we have to check where our inputs are high. We can see here in this condition our inputs are high. At this condition our inputs are high, and nowhere, right? So only at these two conditions our output will be low. You can see output will be 0, and for rest of all the cases our output will be high. So this will be high till here, then it becomes 0 at this point, and it is high again, then it is become 0, and it will be high. Is it okay? Just check.
Yes,
Right? Okay. Now we will see for last one for XOR. A XOR B, right? The truth table is AB and this is A XOR B. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1, sorry, 0 1 1 0. So you can see output is high whenever there is a both the inputs are complement of each other, or whenever the inputs are same, output will be 0. You can write it, you can remember it like this as well, right? So for this we will draw pulse waveform. Again, I'm drawing randomly. B, so B, I will be requiring this. Okay, so the pulses for B is now here you have to see if both the inputs are same. See the truth table. If both the inputs are same, output will be 0. If both the inputs are same, output will be 0. So similarly, you can see if both the inputs are same at first condition, so here output will be 0, right? And here output will be high because one is high, one is low. Again, here as well, output will be high, one is high, one is low. Here both the inputs are high, so output will become low. Next point, output is again remaining low, both are 0. Again, it will become high, and then again it will remain high. Again, it has become, both the inputs are high, so it will become low. Both the inputs are low, so it will continue like this.
Yeah.
Yes, please ask.
सर लो होगा वहाँ पे. So bad.
Just a minute. Just a minute. कहाँ पे लो होगा?
नहीं
Just
सर ठीक है.
okay.
सही है.
Okay. So this is for X OR we have drawn. Similarly, you can draw it for X NOR as well. Okay. So this completes our logic gates, and we will stop it here.
Sir, what is the gate for this one?
Huh?
Sir, what's the
XOR.
gate for this?
X
Okay, sir.
OR, right?